probably where they want to park.
Hey there, we're here. This is Lena from the Chronicle. We're here on scene where they're demolishing the rest of the former Uncle Vic's building. Looks like they're taking down a tree right now, but they have been tearing down this building since very early this morning after a fire last night. Destroyed the entire building. That fire went on for about 4 hours last night, and there's still some smoke. As you can see up top, visible in the building. And yeah, they're continuing to demolish it.
I can remember back at my youth.
Katie, how'd the fire start? There is no official word on that yet. We might know more today, and if we do, we'll keep you updated and we'll let you know. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about a lot of the memories that they have in this building. This is a building really well known to almost everyone in Elyria. And so if you have memories of this building, of some of your times in there, we'd love to hear from you. You can message us on the Chronicle's Facebook. You can email me, which is lyost@chroniclet.com. We'd love to hear some of your memories and put them in the paper, so feel free to reach out to us. Yeah, Patricia, there is a lot of history in this building, and in fact, I was just talking to someone out here today. Back in the day, this building was a hotel, and then it was a manufacturing place that made bike seats, I think Chronicle, I think, and then it became residential, and then it turned into the nightclubs. So there's a lot of history in this building, that's for sure.
I don't think you can go. Look, there's the band that you can't go there. Take a look. Look, that's for them.
Oh yeah.
Look, I put the man over there.
That's about where it started.
You got your firefighter hat on? You ready to fight some fires too?
Yes, you're ready.
Yeah.
Was there a coffee shop and a tattoo place? I am not entirely sure.
I got some donuts. I got a donut. You want a donut? Oh, I don't know what you're affording. You could go all the way down. You can afford to go all the way down the road.
It's not over. Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy.
Got like a donut.
Dog.
If you're just now tuning in, we are at the Uncle Vic's, the old Uncle Vic's, where there was a fire last night and they're tearing it down. They've been tearing it down since pretty early this morning. And they're continuing to, and you can kind of see as they continue to tear down, there's more smoke that kind of pours out of that top level of the building. This was a building it was too dangerous for firefighters to go into. Firefighters don't enter this building because of the potential danger. So they took the fire out last night from big cranes and outside the building.
They're figuring it out now, you know, but that was the initial thought, but it sounds like it might be something.
I don't believe they can go into the building to investigate it because of the danger of that. There will be probably more information released today about the cause of the fire. We'll stay tuned for that. If once we have more information, we'll let you know about that.
Spent about 20 hours in the past couple of weeks working on a historic preservation plan. So it's definitely, it feels like we just wasted all the money.
And yeah, I saw someone tag the mayor's office. He is here on scene talking around to people and down at the demolition. Our safety service director, Kevin Brubaker, is also down by the demolition. Susan, Jordan, I saw that you said that was your mom's hair salon. That's amazing. It's a great piece of history. And yeah, if you'd like to talk to us about your mom's hair salon, you can message us on Facebook and we'll get with you. Would love to hear more about that.
If you have anything, it's about 24 hours. And I know several people that got I waited longer for 15 minutes and it took me to get to the door.
Juvenile.
We walked all the time. You saw it, of course.
If you can see here at the top layer of the building, there's still a lot of smoke pouring out. In fact, there's some water coming out
Somebody caught that on fire.
up there.
Somebody had to catch it on fire.
Yeah, so far, Deanna, we have no reported injuries. Hopefully that doesn't change, but if it does, we'll keep you posted. Woo. All right, so we just got a press release from the Elyria Police Department. I'll kind of read this as we go here. An investigation was started by officers and the Detective Bureau to this being a possible arson. 2 juvenile suspects were arrested in regards to the investigation. They are both in the Lorain County Detention Home pending a hearing with the juvenile court. So there have been 2 arrests for potential arson of the Uncle Vic's building.
Who did it?
Yeah, they have 2 people under arrest.
Oh, do that?
Yeah.
Because yesterday I know I can't. I was down the front. I was coming up and it wasn't on fire. Then I could be my wife came out and that's how I know. I seen a bunch of smoke. I said, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
We got out. I said, man, somebody set that on fire, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's sad. How they do it.
And as you can see, as they're demolishing, trains are still running.
Huh? Oh, the train.
So yeah, as I just said, it looks like 2 17-year-old males were arrested for potential arson of this building. According to the Elyria Police Department, who just sent a press release. Stay tuned and we'll have something up on our website as soon as our web editor gets that all written up, and we'll put that out. So it looks like one juvenile was charged with, through the Lorain County Juvenile Court, with aggravated arson, breaking and entering, and failure to report a crime. And then another juvenile was certified through the Lorain County Juvenile Court for breaking and entering.
Where's your jacket, buddy? You kids are something else. Without a jacket on.
Guys like football.
Yeah. It really does. Yeah, put some teeth on that bugger now. Some eyes.
Where's Bruce?
Sleeping.
Yeah, I will just say that because the two people that were certified for the juvenile court, because they are juveniles, we won't name them. If they're charged as adults, that will change. But as of now, they've just been charged as juveniles.
Making me hungry. I'm gonna get some donuts. Either that or take a nap, one or the other.
Yeah, so if any of you are just tuning in, we're at the Uncle Vic site where they're tearing it down after the fire last night. Two juveniles have been arrested on the suspicion of arson started here. A lot of memories in this building, a lot of history there. Yes, they are juveniles. Two 17-year-olds. I'm seeing someone who owned this building. It's a local businessman from Grafton by the name of Kevin Flanagan. He also owns the Foundry downtown, if that helps people put a name to something.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he's from Grafton. Yep. Yeah, so they've been tearing down a good chunk of this that little right corner here now for a while. There's still some smoke, if you can kind of see it a little bit, coming from that top floor of the building and even the second floor there a little bit. This is a building that it's too unsafe for firefighters to go into. They couldn't enter the building last night because of safety, and the fire burned for probably about 4 hours last night before the fire department had said it was under control at that point.
it seemed like around 10 o'clock the flames were starting.
The whole block. Back there. You put a stamp on parking lot.
Break time? That's the thing. I gotta get that. We got her a truck from Arson, and I had registered myself. Yeah. Finding it, you guys know. But she's at 345 today.
Looks like we're taking a slight break from going into the building. I just got a message from my coworker Carissa, who was here all night last night. It was around 4:30 a.m. that an excavator started kind of tearing into the side of the building. And they've been kind of slowly going through the demolition process ever since. At around a little before 8 p.m. last night, the fire started, and then took about 4 hours or so for it to get under control. They were able to prevent the fire from spreading into this neighboring building over here, which is the Robinson building. And two 17-year-old male juveniles have been certified through the Lorraine County Juvenile Court on suspicion of arson. There should be a story here coming pretty soon from us on that. It looks like some fire department crews have gotten on scene, probably just for some next day follow-up. And just if you're headed into downtown area, obviously this part of Washington is blocked off, and if you are headed into downtown from East Broad, the right side of the road will be closed. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with directions, but that part of the road, there's fire trucks parked there, a couple police officers, so that side of the road is closed, but you can still get through on Broad Street here. Looks like they're here to resume a little bit. They took a short little stop there. All right, looks like our quick story on the charges of the 2 juveniles was going up here pretty soon on the online if you'd like to read it. Obviously, there's not going to be a lot more information than what I've already told you. 2 juveniles, 2 17-year-olds are in the Lorain County juvenile system, suspected of the arson here.
Live streaming?
Yeah.
Do you have audio too? I couldn't go off the scene. I couldn't go off the fire. You were thinking there? Yeah. Well, wasn't workable. And when they were doing this, they stopped the work, but they reduced it to speed. They went across the street, they raised it up, to see if they could do it. They said, yeah, we can do that. There we go.
Exactly.
What time did it start? You know? I gave him about 10 with my son.
Oh yeah, no
Hey, how are you?
I'm making it.
maybe more power. So they just take some money.
I don't know if the excavators are on the track. Yeah. Well, there's 3 rails up there. There's 2 low speed and 1 high speed rail. I think the high speed is this side. So yeah, they'll have to stop.
Yeah.
And I imagine they stopped the last one.
Oh, yeah, they definitely did.
Here's an update, y'all. This is where it's at.
It looks like he's looking for that one point. When he hits that one point, everything's going to fall down. He's probably done this before.
I would say so. I hope so. It looks like we're getting a few new viewers trickle in, and if you are, we're here at the demolition of the Uncle Vic's building, which caught fire around 8 p.m. last night. Blazed on for about 4 hours until it was under control. There are some fire departments on scene now here this morning to just do some follow-up work. They brought out some hoses. And yeah, they're tearing down this building here. There's a lot of memories here in this Uncle Vic's building. I know that a lot of people have them. If you'd like to talk about your memories, you're welcome to message us here on the Chronicle Facebook. I'll probably be in touch with you later in the day when I'm not outside freezing my hands off. And there have been 2 17-year-old male juveniles arrested. They're with the Lorain County Juvenile home right now. And they're suspected of arson in this building. It's rather amazing to watch them take this down and not cause any damage to the next door Robinson building. I know the fire crews were able to prevent the fire from spreading over into that building, which is pretty amazing. there's still a good bit of smoke coming from kind of some of the top floors of the building, and you can kind of see it a little bit on the video. Maybe not quite as much with the sun and everything, but you can definitely smell it. Nice smell of smoke around here. And then obviously there'll be some dust from the building as they take it down. That's our Assistant Chief, Joe Prenesi. He was here last night and is back here this morning, so no rest for the weary for him, that's for sure. He's kind of one of our resident experts on fires in these buildings.
I had her taking pictures. It's just so us trying to get an idea of where it's burning where. So we'll be all day. That's a really only one out there. Just keeps flaring up. Don't commit your Christian about July 22nd, 1976. This is mine. My family comes back. Okay. Thank you. Careful. No more crossing that line. I appreciate you snapping those pictures. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. How can I, whatever, yeah, what do you need?
So, we can go in there.
Why don't you call EPD?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. They'll tell you.
We usually want to.
They actually have a press release.
All right, so as demolition continues, small update on the fire side of things. I just talked to the assistant fire chief Prenesti. They are going to run some water lines through the Prenesti building and try to kind of get access through the alleyway to get some of these hidden fires out. There's just kind of hidden fires in the building, so you can't just demolish this building like you normally would because of those little hidden fires. And so the fire department's on scene. They're trying to kind of get those spots where they can find them, but they can't go inside the building. It's way too dangerous to go inside that building, and so they're really just trying to pinpoint them from where they can outside and get those fires. It's just kind of sparked on and off throughout last night and into this morning. So that's what our fire departments are on scene doing. If you see them around.
Well, they don't have a building in front of them like this one.
Yeah, and it's over here, and I'll pan our camera over here so you can see it. You can kind of see the fire department over there. They're feeding a line in through that Robinson building so they can get some access over here
He takes little pieces parts and he's
to
gonna
put those fires
takes
out.
a column, the next floor will drop. And he just keeps doing that. He's taking it apart like a puzzle. Oh, this guy's, I tell you what, this guy is fabulous. I actually went to Chronicle to interview that dude because that guy is a master at what he's doing. Cleveland.
What's the name of the company?
B&B.
How long is it going to take?
All days. Right now, we want them to try to, he started at probably 5:30 this morning, and he's only gotten that far. We just have to be, it's just, the building is just such a, that's why this building was always such an issue, because of it's pitched between the railroad tracks and this building. And so that's what the problem is. Plus, they still haven't de-energized, but those are the largest power lines in the city that run along here. So we got the call right around 8, and we had it under control about 3 a.m. No, if you do, I'm not doing it until tomorrow morning.
So are you going to get a
Tomorrow. Mrs. Prenesti better not have anything for Mr. Prenesti to do around the house tomorrow. And I want that front page above the fold or whatever the hell that is, that Joe Prenesti's taking the freaking day off and sleeping. And there's a redhead on Ashland Avenue that's going to be pissed, but too bad.
That's like about
So you might have heard a little bit behind us, Chief Joe Prenesti was talking about, Assistant Chief Joe Prenesti was talking about, there's just some fires, little fires in there that have just kind of been sparking on and off. And so this isn't a normal demolition. You can't just take it down like you usually would. They take it apart piece by piece. They put out some fires. It looks like they now have, I'll pan the camera over here again. Looks like they now have some caution tape blocking off that area of the sidewalk by the Robinson building, right in front of the former Powerhouse gym. And that's just so they can run some lines through this Robinson building here and get better access through the alleyway, Merchants Alley, so they can put out some of these fires. Yeah, they can't go in these buildings. And then 1976, in fact, July 22nd, 1976, there had been another fire at this building where 17 firefighters were injured. So obviously this is something that kind of lives in the fire department's minds, and I'm sure it did last night as they were fighting this fire. And so it looks like the fire department's going to block off the sidewalk starting at Kerstetter Way, past the former Powerhouse Gym, and by that Robinson building. Just if you're downtown, just an FYI for you. And of course, if you're not aware yet, haven't seen, or just now tuning into the live video, there were two 17-year-olds arrested, put into the Lorain County Juvenile System. They're suspected of arson of this building.
Well, I don't know when that opens. Well, you know when I come down an hour.
Library. When is the library open? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I can try
Yeah, right.
They don't have anything in the Chronicle more?
I'm sure we do. Always good to see like our like local archive is back in the maybe late 90s, early 2000s. And then we have our newspaper archive.
Perhaps it's probably up here in the 172. We're talking up here about in the 50s. Before that, there's two separate buildings. One was taller than the other. When the railroad originally came through, it was at street level. And they raised it. And that was the whole stuff. So the train would come in. People get off and go right into the hotel. Right. Old, slow, and both all of them. And it's very fun. And I got that from the city director.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was, I mean, that was, I worked for 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you worked for
In fact, I'm surprised Bruce is still there.
He's a big here. Let it go. Let it go. There was a couple of drones here last year.
I saw one. I saw one over. I did not see. I thought it.
Everybody looks up. The car running. They're like this. You don't know who the car is.
But I was there. He was down here whenever things were.
So I just got a press release from the city of Elyria, and it repeats some of the same things that Assistant Chief Pernesi had been saying, but it will take up to 5 days to complete. They're definitely going to be here pretty much all day today. The cleanup of the area is estimated between 2 to 3 weeks, so you might see some bricks down along the ground here for a while. And as I've said to juveniles, we're certified through the Lorain County Juvenile Court. Suspect of arson here in this building, and I said this earlier, and I'll say it again, because they're juveniles and they haven't been charged as adults yet, we won't reveal their names.
Oh, no. go out around up Hamilton Street, or not Hamilton, but Harrison, Ohio Street. You have to go out Cleveland Street back to there. I don't know what
When I drive out,
people living down
And in case any of you were worried or wondering about this, according to the City of Illyria's press release, wastewater pollution control did prevent contaminated water from entering our system, so you don't have to worry that any of the contaminated water will enter your system.
the damage to the
Norfolk Southern Railroad did reduce train speeds to 30 miles per hour to ensure safety during the fire and demolition. So, you know, we're still seeing some trains pass through every now and again, but they are going at reduced speeds.
Actually, there's a staircase on the side.
And they're just kind of some nice things around the community. Seeing Illyria respond. Marco's Pizza on South Abbey Road donated pizzas and pop for first responders. And then the downtown McDonald's supplied 100 hamburgers and coffee for first responders too. I know, as I've mentioned, the assistant chief, he was out last night. He's out again today. So he's been definitely putting in the work, not a lot of sleep. And there's a couple different fire department crews on scene right now working to kind of put out some of these little fires in the building that spark along.
well for your day.
And I did mention how the trains are going at reduced speeds right now. They're still running, but last night when that fire was running, the trains were blocked for a while until pretty early this morning. But they are moving them through now, about 30 miles per hour speed.
Then you can get kind of overwhelmed. So there was the warehouse.
And for those of you just tuning in, there's continued demolition. They're going to take this apart piece by piece. It's a little bit of a different of a demolition. They have to. Sorry, there's a car on the railroad. You don't see that every day. Yeah, they have to take it apart piece by piece. There's some little fires that kind of have sparked on and off in this building throughout the night and into this morning. And so the fire department is feeding lines to the Robinson building, trying to get some access to put out those fires. They can't enter the building. It's unsafe to do so. And so they're just kind of slowly picking this apart as we go. The fire started at about 8 p.m. last night. It was under control at 12:30, but then it kind of sparked again, and it was officially declared under control at 3:30 this morning. And as you can kind of see up on those top floors, there's still some smoke coming out of those buildings or those floors.
I'm not too far behind. Likewise, good luck to you.
Okay.
Where do you live around here?
Miami Avenue.
Oh, over there in the University of
Okay.
I used to live, there's that on East Avenue.
Yeah.
There's that, there's that big white, it's right on the corner of Connect, well, it was Barris when I lived there.
Yeah.
The big white building, I lived there.
Okay.
This is,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, right there. That one hit the railroad.
Hey Lisa, I'm not sure why that car was on the tracks. It could have been. Woo. There goes a big chunk.
Actually,
I'm assuming it was someone related to, I don't know, to the demolition. Maybe they need it up there for some reason. I don't know. Not something you see every day.
I was asking that other job, what do you think of the new mayor? I really don't know him very well. I just met him twice. He's been what? He's been there a year? A year? Yeah.
Shad, they did used to have apartments up there. You're correct, and thankfully, as far as we're aware, this building was vacant. There was no one officially leasing the buildings, and so as of now, there's no injuries. Hopefully, that won't change. But if it does, we'll let you know.
But I don't know Frank very well. What's that? I don't know Frank very well. What did you think of Bill Grace? I was a friend of mine.
Yeah, Tammy, that building, it has been empty for years. I think the last really establishment there was Uncle Vic's. So thank you all for tuning in. We got to go. We got to charge up some batteries. We will probably be back on live, but thank you for watching, keeping me company for the past hour or so. And yeah, we will be back. Thank you.